Alrighty, we're going to do some reformer on the mat work today. So our reformer classes are closed for a few days, and I promised a patient of ours that we would send through a little video using a Theraband, so some of the reformer exercises. It's obviously not exactly the same, but it's better than nothing, and it's still a good workout. So we'll just make it 15-20 minutes, something like that. Grab yourself your Theraband. Now I've got a green one which is medium, blue's harder, black is the hardest, and then if you go the other way you've got red, orange, yellow. So really whatever you've got at home, just grab it. And we're going to start with a little bit of breathing just to warm up. We're just going to do a few deep breaths. Pop your band around your rib cage. I'm going to zoom through this a little bit faster because I've got another video of the actual breathing. I'm going to assume you know what you're doing a little bit. So around the bottom of the rib cage, fan it out a bit so it's not in a single skinny line. Sitting nice and tall, engage that core so you're sitting upright, you're not sitting over the back of the rib cage. And we're going to take a breath in through the nose, and as we inhale, pulling through the Theraband and focusing on getting the air into the bottom of the lungs, so the ribs expand out to the side. And as we exhale, letting those ribs naturally recoil. Let's breathe in, expanding the ribs out to the side, and breathing out, ribs naturally recoil. Breathing in through the nose, expanding the ribs nice and widely, and breathing out through the mouth or the nose, doesn't matter. Breathing in and breathing out. Two more, breathing in, breathing out. One more, grow a little taller, breathe in and breathing out, and relax. Pop that band. I don't know if you're going to be able to see my full wingspan. I'm not overly tall. Hopefully we're good. Behind the shoulder blades so that your band is sitting on the back of the shoulder blades. Make your fingers nice and long so your wrists are straight. You're not gripping your band. It's just being fussy, I know. But let's grow nice and tall. Engage that core. Big breath in. And as we breathe out, we're twisting all the way around. Breathing in back to the middle. Grow tall. And breathing out. Twist around as far as you can. Breathing into the middle, grow tall. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Keep stretching through your fingers so your arms are working to be as long as possible, making your wingspan as long as you can. Elbows locked. And still focusing on the deep breathing so you're feeling the ribs expand out to the side as we inhale, and as we exhale we can feel those ribs squeeze together. One more, breathe in and breathe out, and come back to the middle. We're just going to cross our legs, sit on your Theraband, doesn't matter if you're not quite in the middle, wedged underneath your bum. Grab one side and then a little bit of tension on here. So we're doing our spine twist, which on the reformer you'll have your strap, you're sitting this way, and we're going to twist towards the mirrors normally. So we'll lift our arms up, and we want as if you're holding a beach ball in front rather than straight arms today. Nice and tall, and again the belly in so we're growing upright. Let's take a breath in, and as we breathe out we're twisting our body all the way around, applying that pressure to the band. And as you inhale, back to the middle. If that's too easy, more pressure. Breathe in, breathe out, and breathe in to return, and breathe out using the side of our tummy to really pull around. And inhale and exhale and inhale. Four more, and exhale, pulling all the way around, and inhale. And you can kind of tell that I pause at the end. I think, oh yeah, I'm as far as I can. No, I'll go that little bit further, and that's where that work happens. So go around as far as you can, and then pause and go that little bit further, and you're really using your obliques. Last one, and breathe in. Grab the other side. Apply a fair bit of tension, nice and tall through the spine, elbows up but not the shoulders. Big breath in and breathing out. Breathing into the middle and breathing out. And breathing in. The first couple, you just kind of find the end of your range, warm up those ribs, and now we're going to push it. So let's exhale, go all the way around, can go a little further, And breathe in, return. Make sure you exhale as you twist. And inhale as you return. And exhale. And inhale, one more. And return. Okay, just collapse that spine down for a second. Off of your bed, having a lay down on your back. We'll go into some core work and the band will go round the feet. Okay, little bit of pressure on your band with your hands. The knees at 90 degrees. Let's separate our legs. So not squeeze the knees together, open them and engage the lower tummy. If you can imagine you've got a little grape or a little blueberry in the small of your back and you're just keeping it there. You're not squishing it, but you're not letting it roll away. Let's take a breath in. And as we breathe out, we lengthen those legs, drawing the tummy flat, and inhale, return. And exhale. And inhale, return. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Keep those legs straight. We're going up to the ceiling and then down. And up to the ceiling and down. Focus on keeping your lower tummy nice and tight. And opening the legs so that we're using the muscles on the side of our hips to keep the legs apart. And up to the ceiling and bend the knees and push out. And up to the ceiling and bend and push. If you can add in the breathing, inhale and then exhale as you bend and push. Breathe in and breathe out, bend and push. Let's go 3 more. And 2. And 1. Bring those legs in just for a second. Back up to the ceiling, we're circling. So normally we have our legs in straps, we circle each leg on its own. We can't do that here, so we're going to circle both legs in one direction. Connect your feet together and your knees together. Circle towards me down to the floor, back and then back to the middle. So just circle both legs in one direction, keeping the lower tummy nice and tight. Let's focus on the knees staying straight. So if you go 2 larger circles, they'll start to bend or come apart. Let's go 4 more circles. Just nice deep breathing if you can, or try not to hold your breath. Keeping the lower tummy tight. 1 more circle. And opposite way. Start small, lock the knees straight. Connect the feet and the ankles. And focus on the lower tummy drawing in. A little bit larger now, but if the knees are bending or coming apart, that's too much. Let's go 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And have a little breather. Relax down. Okay. We need something steady in front now. So in front of me, I've got my bed. I'm in obviously the bedroom, and I'm going to hook my band around the leg of my bed, but you need a table leg or the door handle, I don't know, whatever you've got. Okay, so my bed's not going anywhere and I probably just cut off my head, but I just want to show you, I'm going to sit, well, I want you to be upright so that you're in tall kneeling and your tummy's on and you're growing towards the ceiling. But if I do that, you won't be able to see me. So I'm going to come down low. You can come down low, but I'd rather not. You can also sit cross-legged if your knees aren't very happy today. We're going for our triceps or chariot pull. So sit up nice and tall, shoulders back, and let's take a breath in, and as we breathe out, we're just going to pull that band. Now I've got a lot of pressure on my band because I'm quite far from my bed, but you might be closer and you can pull the arms all the way back. Just depends how strong your band is, but pull as far as you can. I can't go any further. Let's take an inhale and let's exhale, pull, open those collarbones and inhale and exhale and inhale. The key is to keep the elbows straight and the spine nice and tall. And it's a really smooth and controlled movement. We're going along with our exhale. We're not going 30 miles an hour. We're using our breathing to tell us how fast to go. So we did that slow breathing in the beginning. Let's do that slow breathing again now. We're going to add in some pulses. So with the arms, we'll pull back as far as you can and just pulse 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And pull, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Keep those elbows straight. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Couple more. Check that you've got your core on. And last one. And the arms come up, hang on to that band still. This time we're going to pull the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades in the chest, opens. Inhale, return, and exhale. And inhale, return. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, 2 more. And last one, and we're going for single arms next. So just pull the right arm back and reach the left arm forward. We twist to the right side. Inhale, return. Exhale, swap. Inhale, return. So we're pulling one elbow back and reaching the other arm forward. A nice rotation through that spine. Again, engage that lower tummy so you're not letting your tummy just hang forward. Exhale, twist around as far as you can. Inhale and exhale and inhale. 2 more to each side. See if we can grow a little taller through our spine. So think about elongating. And 1 more to each side. Good. Hang on to your band. We're just going to pop our feet out in front, so into a little bit of tummy work. This is the one where we're sitting. We've got our straps and our feet are on the headrest, and we're going to roll back towards the springs. So let's sit up nice and tall, and we don't actually want that much pressure on our band. The more pressure you have, the more it's going to help you. So let's just have a bit of slack on there. So we'll sit with our spine upright and the tummy drawn in. Let's take an inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to roll back, curling the spine, drawing in that tummy even further, and just rolling so that you feel the lower back touch the floor, and then we'll slowly roll up. We keep the spine curled until we're in tall sitting. So let's inhale, and we'll exhale, roll back off your sitting bones. Draw in that lower tummy, use the arms for a little bit of help. Inhale, roll up, stay curled until the end. Exhale, curl on the way back. And inhale, exhale, and inhale. We're going to start to let go of our Theraband. So just 1 more. And you can let go if you like. Pop the hands out in front. We don't do this without the Theraband on the reformer, but that's okay. So we're going to roll on the way back, curling in through the tummy. Stay curled. Sit up straight at the end. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And and scoot your body around. This is not a reformer exercise. We're just going into a little bit more tummy work. So we were just in this position. If you can imagine, you had your band, or you don't need to scoot around if you don't have a mirror behind you, but we just did this. We're going to go harder. So let's roll all the way down. Rest your head on the floor, reach the arms overhead, and then we're going to reach back towards the ceiling, pick up the head, curl your spine on the way up, and we straighten here. And then we'll roll down, drawing that lower tummy. Arms can go overhead and back to the ceiling and up. Now some of you will be cruising through this quite easily. Straighten your legs out, stretch your toes to the ceiling, and as we're sitting up and down, those heels don't pop up off the floor. Let's go one more. And if you're cruising through this, we're going to interlock the fingers, pop the hands behind the bed, behind your head. I haven't actually done this since I've had Neve. Let's see how we go. We're going to roll down, the elbows are staying wide, and pick the head up. Oh, just good. We're going to straighten up at the end and curl over. So we should feel a nice stretch down the back of our legs as we curl our spine and tuck in those elbows. Let's sit up nice and tall, open the chest and roll back. We'll take this slow, draw in that lower tummy, press the lower back into the floor, then the upper back, and drop that head down. Let's pick the head up, try and keep the elbows wide. Now the upper back and the middle back. We'll sit up tall and head over into your stretch. Up and slowly rolling down, thinking about pressing each vertebrae back into the floor, and then the head rests. Let's pick up the head and rolling up, sit up nice and tall before we stretch. And last one. Okay. Cross your legs, just come over onto your hands and your knees and scoot so you're in the middle of your mat. So we normally will do a fair bit of planking work. Obviously we don't have a moving reformer, but we do an exercise, sometimes box plank, so we can do that exactly here. Curl those toes under. You want your spine straight as if you've got a ball on your back balancing. Draw the tummy in, and we're just going to pick the knees up just for a second and then pop them down and pick them up and pop them down, and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. You should feel a little bit in those legs. Let's take it further into our cannonball. We're going to move the hands forward to the end of your mat, pick your knees up, push forward into your plank, pop your knees down, forward into your plank, pop your knees down exactly as you would on your reformer. Not that we do this very often. And let's go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1.